And good evening. Welcome now to New Madrid County Central High School. I'm Frankie Castillo alongside Tim Hicks on the camera. It is homecoming night for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. We decided to go on directly after the JV game because there's going to be a little bit of a lengthy, I wouldn't say too lengthy, but there will be a little bit of a delay between the two games as we are, of course, at homecoming for the Eagles. By the way, the Mules getting a win tonight, 57-49. JV Mules once again victorious in the SEMO Conference. And we're about ready to, we'll do the homecoming court real quickly, and then it'll be to basketball for Poplar Bluff. Now, going on the air tonight, we have just learned a few minutes ago, we all know the Mules are a little bit banged up, but we have been told that one of our seniors is going to play tonight. He is a little bit under the weather, and that is Jay Edmondson. Edmondson is going to more than likely come off the bench here tonight. We're not exactly sure his entire playing status, but as soon as we are able to interview head coach Will Durden of the Mules, we'll make sure and let you know exactly where the Mules will stand when it comes to Jay Edmondson. And of course, unfortunately for the Mules, Poplar Bluff is going to be once again tonight. Brendan and Sammy Durden is out tonight. They will be out. Sammy with a knee injury. Brendan Durden an ankle injury. He is still in a boot, and we wish them all the best, and we are hopeful that those two guys will be able to be once again on the floor with the Mules at some point here this season. Looks like the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central, they are walking out to their respective benches as we get ready for the homecoming ceremony of New Madrid County Central. This is the time of year where every ball game now we're going to have homecoming festivities. We're going to run into senior night, and then eventually, very, very soon, we're going to run into the postseason. So there's going to be a lot going on, obviously, over the next few ball games. Tonight, it is New Madrid County Central's turn for the homecoming festivities. On Friday night, it'll be our turn. It'll be Poplar Bluff taking on the Bulldogs out of Sykeston. We'll have a lot more on that ball game later on here tonight. Let's first off start off by talking about the Mules of Poplar Bluff. And the Mules, you look at 2025 so far for the Mules, it has been everything but positive for the Mules. Mules only getting 2 wins so far in the 2025 year. They won against Webb City back on January 9th in Joplin. We were there for that ball game. Mules winning by 2 points. Mules also defeating Dyersburg, Tennessee back last month on January 25th. They got a 64-43 ball game. But Mules, this so far in 2025, we've got losses against Joplin, Life Prep Academy, West Plains, Kickapoo, Jackson, Kennett, and then Cape Central. This past Friday, Mules losing that ball game 51-35 in the SEMO Conference. By the way, Mules currently 0-3 when it comes to the SEMO Conference, and the Mules are looking to turn that around, so to speak, coming up tonight with a big win here from Poplar Bluff. Miss Regina is watching us. She is somewhere in the stands in New Madrid. I haven't seen her. I did see her walk in earlier tonight. I know that she is here with us tonight in the stands watching Poplar Bluff. Appreciate you tuning in as always. And by the way, we do have our starting lineup, I believe, from Poplar Bluff. It just came in, and a couple of changes here tonight. We'll go over all that in just a few minutes. In the meantime, I want to go back to the game on Friday where the Mules took on Cape Central. Mules in the ball game had some big production off the bench here by the 6'8" sophomore in Justin Briscoe. Had a dozen points on the night. He was huge, also 2 of 3 from the free throw line, added 6 rebounds altogether. And by the way, they're going to start their homecoming festivities here for New Madrid County Central. And then we will be interviewing head coach Will Durden of the Mules and counting it down to tip-off. It is going to be a later than normal start here tonight. And Tim, I know this is kind of wonky, but what we'll do, I think you're already doing it, so never mind. We're going to put the homecoming court on camera for New Madrid because, honestly, I'm very good friends with Coach Dontre Jenkins. Tim and I had the opportunity last season to actually travel with New Madrid County Central during their big Final Four run, eventual state championship. A lot of respect for New Madrid County Central, so we're going to pay our respects here by showing their homecoming court. I told the athletic director and the head coach that we would not mind whatsoever to put that on camera for those that are watching right now from New Madrid County Central. Going back to the ball game this past Friday, Dallas Williams added 10 points. He was 1 of 2 on the free throw line, 3 of 9 from behind the arc. He was huge as well. 6 points by Makai Insko. He was 2 of 2 from downtown. 4 points by Markel Hurd. He was 2 of 2 on the free throw line, and 3 points by Toby Duncan. He was 1 of 1 from behind the three-point line. The Mules, by the way, shot 6 of 17 from behind the arc at 35%. Just 5 of 9 on the free throw line. Back-to-back games where the Mules have been to the free throw line less than 10 times. They were 5 out of 9 on Friday. Turned the ball over just 10 times. The Mules, by the way, shot the ball 30% overall. And the Mules bench added 15 points. 12 points by Justin Briscoe, 3 by Toby Duncan. I believe, Miss Rachel, that the 6'8" sophomore, he's going to get the start tonight on varsity. I know he is pretty pumped up and excited about that. We'll wait to see how that all pans out. By the way, Cape Central outscored the Mules in the first quarter 20-8, plus 12 by Cape Central. But then check this out. The Mules competed with Cape Central the rest of the ball game. Mules were outscored 4-1 in that second quarter. And then 16-14 in the third quarter. And the Mules outscored Cape Central 12-11 in that fourth quarter. Mules only had 8 assists in the ball game. Once again, they were 5 of 9 on the free throw line. They were 12 of 40 from the field at 30%. And they did end up making 6 3-point shots out of 17 attempts. That was on Friday night. So we'll see how the Mules come out, and they spar tonight with the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Speaking of the Eagles, let's look at their recent history. They're coming off of back-to-back wins. They defeated Cairo, Illinois back on January 17th, beat them 54-52, and then Malden at 60-49. Before that, their other 2 wins this year against Kennett back on December the 11th, and they beat Portageville back on January 6th. Now, these 2 teams, Bluff and New Madrid County Central, they met up already this season back in the SEMO Conference Tournament, and the Mules got the better of the 2. Mules getting a 58-35 victory, but here is the difference from the night. And that is number 30, number 34, Brendan and Sammy Durden. They were in the lineup that night. They're not going to be here tonight, but the Mules feel confident they've got the right firepower to match Coach Jenkins and the Eagles. And we're going to see how that all pans out tonight. Mules, I talked to them a little bit earlier on. They're confident, they're poised. We're expecting some big production coming up for Markel Hurd. Also, Dallas Williams will be in the starting lineup. J.R. Lathan, also Justin Briscoe and Makai Insko. And then we're expecting some big bench production coming up by possibly Bryson Faulkner, also Jay Edmondson. He'll be out there as well. Corbin Thomas, possibly even Xavier Jones as well.
At this time, we would like to present to you the 2025
Here is the homecoming queen,
Miss Mykara Jackson.
So Miss Jackson is the winner tonight. Congratulations to that young lady. So now they'll take a few pictures and they will start the clock here momentarily. So we're going to get started a little bit past 7:30. Not going to be too terribly bad after 7:30. I'll tell you what, Tim, let's go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. And we'll come right back with more. It is the Mules against the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. We are live in New Madrid. You're watching and listening to Mules basketball exclusively on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
All right, so we are back a little bit early from that 2-minute timeout because we're about to be joined by the head coach of Poplar Bluff, Coach Will Durden. And while we have a few minutes here, some breaking news that Coach Durden wants to share with us. I was told, Coach, coming up at halftime, you're going to teach our boys how to dunk. You are the dunk king. Is that correct, Coach?
Those days are long gone.
Those days are long gone, he says. You can't blame a guy for trying, right?
Yeah, the jumping part is fine. It's the coming down that
gotcha.
I have a problem with now.
A guy like us in our 40s is not too easy. Hey, I want to run this by you because I guess I didn't realize with everything going on Friday, take away that first quarter, Coach, and the Mules were right there with Cape Central all the way through. Just had a bad first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the last few games we've been getting off, I say the last 2 out of 3 games we hadn't had very good first quarters. And, sometimes when the ball going in a hole, the kids play a little bit harder. When when it's not, then they get a little frustrated and they lose their composure and lose their focus. And we get out of what we're supposed to be doing. I thought the second quarter on, especially the second quarter, we did a great job on defense against Cape, but we only scored 1 point.
I was going to say, what was your reaction when the kids got excited and they said, "Hey, we held them to 4 points"?
We left out we only scored 1. I mean, as a staff, you gotta look at that and be like, man, we did a great job defensively.
Sure.
We just the ball's going to eventually fall in the hole. Everyone, so we definitely took some positive with that, and I thought we played well enough. The third and fourth quarter, we just, we're missing a couple.
One thing that we talked about following the Cape game, even before we got started tonight, is the last couple of ball games, the Mules have been to free throw line less than 10 times. How important is that for your guys to get there more? How did you emphasize that over the weekend leading into today's ball game?
We got to keep attacking the basket. I thought we did a decent job since Christmas break attacking the basket. We hadn't been just jacking up a bunch of threes. But we got to keep attacking the basket and keep taking it to the other guys. I mean, eventually we'll get there to the free throw line, and then we got to knock them down. I mean, I don't think we shot very well when we got there against Cape. But we were maybe 5 for 9 or something like that. We got to take advantage of our opportunities whenever we get them.
You feel like hanging out for another hour and hanging out because this has been a very lengthy pregame for homecoming. I mean, the last 2 ball games now, we're a part of homecoming. Friday's going to be our turn, Coach.
Yeah, no. Homecoming's great for the fans and great for the student body, but, man, it's stressful for the coaching staff because you're still trying to figure out a way to get a win and try to work your way through the distractions, whether it's your homecoming or the other team. So, we got to play through those and keep playing basketball.
You know, I still feel like even though we're trying to find our few pieces right now with, Durden's out right now with injuries, I tell you what, one thing about this Mules team, I don't care who's out there, they're never going to give up on you. And as a coach, what does that represent to you, knowing that whatever 5 guys you have out there at one time, they're going to give it 110%?
That's one thing that we preach in the program is just to play hard and try the entire game. I think this generation of kids, sometimes they have that out and be like, oh, I didn't try very hard. And if they're not successful, then it's because they didn't try hard. If they are successful, then we were successful. We didn't try hard. But these guys, they give everything that they have, and we're proud of them as a staff because of that. Now, night in and night out, it might not work out how we wanted to on the win and loss column, but that thing's going to help them. That attitude and that mindset is going to help kids pushing forward, because just like I know. I mean, we're both getting old, and there's not a whole lot of wins out there in life. You're going to take a lot of L's. It's how you respond to it and react and come back from it. So that's what we keep trying to push these kids. I mean, we're down two kids, but I mean, we got to keep pushing through. I mean, we're actually down 3 now.
We're down 3, yeah.
Yeah, Miles is out tonight, so.
And we're actually, I guess, kind of almost down 4 guys, because I'm not sure how many minutes. And by the way, how many minutes are you expecting Edmondson to play, as he's kind of under the weather tonight?
Well, we're going to see. I mean, it's a kind of a wait and see. I mean, I think a lot of teams this time of the year, especially now.
It's the crud, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody has it, and you just got to work your way through it. I mean, I guess that's winter sports for you.
I guess so. What most people don't know is I love your attitude with the way it's not about who starts the game. It's always about who finishes. And I noticed that against Cape, against, Kennett. I mean, the 5 guys that you have out there finishing, I mean, those guys are going to go 110% no matter what quarter we're in or what time we're in.
And again, that's the thing. Like, if these guys will give us 110 every game, I win or loss, I'm probably the most competitive person you ever be around, Frankie. We can't play cards in my house because it turns into an argument.
I'll play you some Uno. How about that?
But I know at the end of the day, I mean, one team wins, and I just want our guys to play as hard as they possibly can. And I don't want them going home saying that, man, I could have gave a little bit more.
Well, 2 more things here. I owe you an apology, Coach. On Friday night, I misspoke. You did not get a technical foul.
No.
In 13 years, you've never gotten one. I didn't think you were.
I've gotten a couple, but
not in my eyes. You haven't.
Yeah,
gotten.
Hadn't been many, but that wasn't actually mine. It was a bench tech, but
they did point at you for the record. So, but I was going to ask you. You had a couple of days to figure this thing out, and obviously, is Edmondson going to come off the bench here tonight? You're starting 5. It's a little bit different, right?
It's going to be a little different. I mean, I've had that luxury all year to tell you that it's the same for a while, but it's going to be a little different today. And again, I mean, we're kind of in that next man up mentality right now, and Edmondson's going to go as much as he can.
And we're going to have Markel Hurd, I'm assuming J.R. Lathan, Dallas Williams, also Makai Insco, and Justin Briscoe starting 5?
Yeah, that's what we're going with tonight.
To beat New Madrid, to get off to a good win here in the conference, what's it going to come down to, Coach?
We're going to have to handle the pressure, and we're going to have to keep them off the boards.
All right, Coach. Best of luck to you. Go get them. We'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, thanks.
All right, head coach Will Durden joining us live in his 13th season as the head basketball coach. Great guy. I tell you, I say this game in and game out. I don't think, honestly, folks, there's a better coach out there than the guy that just walked off of here. This guy is so much more than a head coach. I've seen this guy at practice. I have seen this guy on overnight stays with the boys. I'm telling you, this guy cares more about making these players better men than sometimes on the court. And I'll be honest, that's what these kids need sometimes. All right, coming up next, we're going to get to our starting lineups. It is on the way next. It's all being brought to you by First Midwest Bank. Let's step away for 30 seconds. You're watching live coverage. It is Mules basketball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. a strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
All right, so we are back now with our starting lineups here tonight. It's all being brought to you by our good friends at First Midwest Bank. So here we go. Let's start off with the home team on the old scoreboard. They are the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. They are coming in overall 4-10. They are 0-3 in the conference, much like the Mules. The Eagles are coming in averaging 48 points on offense, meanwhile giving up 64 points on defense. The Eagles were state champions a season ago. Yes, I was there live in Mizzou Arena to call their Final Four. Was a high honor for me to do that with Coach Jenkins. Great guy. He is the head coach, Dontre Jenkins, in his second season as the head basketball coach. He is 32-13 in his career so far. A winning percentage of .711. The assistant coaches are Palmer Campbell and Jordan Kimball. By the way, Mr. Kimball, just in case you're wondering, he also works for the Kansas City Chiefs organization. He'll be in New Orleans this weekend for the big game. Congratulations to him and good luck to him and the Chiefs. The Eagles are coming in. They are 4-10, wearing their home white jerseys with the gold and green trim and the green numbering. Off the bench here tonight, we expect it to be number 20, Jaden Guess Newsom, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 24, Jaden Williams, a 6'2 freshman. This kid's going to be explosive, I can promise you. Number 32, Riley Harden. He is a 6'5 senior. Starting five is looking a little bit like this. As of tonight, we believe it's going to be 1 junior, 4 seniors. Number 12, J.G. Harris, a 6-foot senior. Number 14, K.K. McFerrin. He is a 5'9 senior. Number 15, Ramon Brooks, a 6'6 senior. Number 21, Jaquan Jones, a 5'10 junior. Number 50, Marvion Cranford. He is a 6'4 senior. Those are the starting lineup and the first off the bench for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. Let's take a look now at the starting lineup for your Poplar Bluff Mules. Mules are coming into this season 8-11 overall. They are 0-3 in the conference. By the way, their last district championship was back in 2020 and 2021. Mules are coming in averaging 50 points on offense, giving up 54 on defense. They're being coached by Will Durden in his 13th season as head basketball coach. The other coaches are Aaron Duncan, Tyler McLevain, Preston Moore, and Dave McCormack. Mules are wearing their away maroon jerseys with the white and black trim, the white and black numbering. Here's who we believe are going to be the first off the bench here tonight. Only because he is under the weather, number 3, Jay Edmondson, a 5'11 senior. Also going to be off the bench here tonight, we expect number 5, Toby Duncan, a 5'11 sophomore. Miles Johnson is out tonight with an injury. Number 11, Bryson Faulkner, a 6'1 senior. Also number 15, Xavier Jones, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 20, Corbin Thomas. He is a 6'3 junior. Let's look at the starting five here tonight for your Poplar Bluff Mules. We believe it'll end up being 2 sophomores, also 2 juniors, and 1 senior. Number 1, Markel Hurd. He is a 6'5" sophomore. He is averaging just under 4 points a ball game. Also, number 2, J.R. Lathan, a 5'10 junior. He is averaging about 3 points a ball game. Number 4, Dallas Williams, a 6'4 junior. He is averaging almost 12 points a ball game. Also getting the start tonight, number 12, Makai Insko. He had 6 points, a season high for him on Friday night. He is a 6'1 senior and making his first start of this season on varsity. He is a 6'8 sophomore, number 24, Justin Briscoe. He is averaging about 4 points a ball game to go along with 3.5 rebounds a ball game. That is your starting lineups and the first off the bench for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's run down our sponsors here real quickly before we go to our final break of this pregame, and then we will come back with the national anthem, the official lineups, and then it is ball time here in New Madrid. Our sponsors, they include Ozark Total Healthcare, also being brought to you by Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, also being brought to you by Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff, and being brought to you by Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Kevin's Auto Repair, and First Midwest Bank. All right, let's go ahead now and go to break. Ed Norton chiming in on Facebook. You better believe it, my friend. There's been a ton of great games in this gym that we are in tonight. Let's step away 2 minutes. We'll come back with the official lineups. We've got the national anthem. Tip-off is right around the corner. We're back in 2 minutes on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
All right, so welcome back now to New Madrid County Central High School, and we are about ready for the opening lineups here tonight, as well as our national anthem, and then we will get going in the SEMO Conference. Poplar Bluff taking on the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. A little bit of a late start because of homecoming festivities here tonight at New Madrid County Central. I know Grandma Jackie is tuning in tonight on the radio back in Poplar Bluff. She's ready for the Mules to get their first win in the SEMO Conference here tonight. Let's see if we can't get it done. Let's go down courtside we will have the official national anthem, and then we will come back with the lineups, and then it is game time here tonight between the Eagles and the Mules. Let's go down courtside. Here is the official national anthem. So the national anthem performed by the marching band here at New Madrid County High School. And now there's one more thing to get done, and that is our starting lineups. We'll put 8 minutes on the scoreboard, and it's go time. Our good friend Lee Wallace is tuning in tonight from Evansville, Indiana.
For the Poplar Bluff Mules.
All right, so here we go now. Starters for the Mules. Mr. Markel Hurd, a 6'5" sophomore. Number 2 is J.R. Lathan, a 5'10" junior. Number 4, Dallas Williams. He is a 6'4" junior. Number 12, Makai Insko, a 6'1" senior. This kid has a lot of speed. And then the big man, 6'8" sophomore, number 24, Justin Briscoe. And Will Durden is the head coach. And Aaron Duncan, Dave McCormack, Preston Moore, and Tyler McLevain are the assistant coaches for the Poplar Bluff Mules.
For the New Madrid County Central Eagles, wearing number 12, a senior,
J.G. Harris. He is a 6' senior.
Wearing number 14.
Number 14, K.K. McFerrin. 5'9" senior. Number 15, Ramon Brooks.
Senior, Ramon Brooks.
And number 21, Jaquan Jones, a 5'10" junior. And their big man, Marvion Cranford, a 6'4" senior. We were a 10 for 10 on the starting lineups here tonight. Good job, Tim, on getting those for us. We appreciate that, my friend. All right, so here we go now. It'll be Justin Briscoe in the middle for the Mules. To join them should be Ramon Brooks. Tim, are you ready, my friend? Our crowd is ready. It's going to be Marvion Cranford as he walks over. It is Ramon Brooks, so here we go. All right, Mules fans, let's hear you. Whistle sounds and let's get it on. It is underway, controlled by the Poplar Bluff Mules. They'll be going from left to right on your radio dials and your TV screen. J.R. Lathan to begin things, picked up by K.K. McFerrin. Now Insko going inside to Markel Hurd. There you go. Taken away there by Ramon Brooks. Brooks now part of that championship team a season ago for the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Won back-to-back state championships as a sophomore and a junior. Now a senior for Coach Dontre Jenkins. McFerrin all the way to the rim. It's no good, and the ball is batted around. And we're going to get a travel on the rebound by K.K. McFerrin. He got the rebound and then ended up turning it over. as he went to the floor, could not control his feet. Markel Hurd nearly lost it going out of bounds. Good job getting it to Makai Insko. Markel Hurd gets a little bit of separation. Turnaround jumper, mid-range jumper is no good. Rebounded by Ramon Brooks. The Eagles now going to slow it up a little bit. KK McFerrin going to walk it down the floor. Mules currently in a man-to-man. We'll see how long they stay with it. Jaquan Jones going inside to Cranford, and the shot is no good, but we get a whistle and a foul coming up on Poplar Bluff. We'll see who they call that one on. It looks like Dallas Williams. So Williams is called for his first foul.
First quarter team foul.
And Marvion Cranford goes to the free throw line for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. First free throw is up and it's good. The Eagles are now on the board. It is a 1-0 ball game. Coach Kent Keith is all the way up top behind the Mules bench. I can hear him all the way up here. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Justin Briscoe. Last 3 ball games, Briscoe averaging about 6 rebounds a ball game. Turnaround jumper from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by J.G. Harris. And now bringing it down the floor once again, KK McFerrin. The Eagles lead it by 1. It is a 1-0 ball game. We have played under about a minute and a half now. Cranford now gets it from Jones, back outside to McFerrin. Harris now wants a touch. He goes inside to Harris, or make that McFerrin. He drains it near the elbow. It's now a 3-0 ball game as the Eagles off to a fast start here against Poplar Bluff. Makai Insko gonna bring it down the floor. Good screen by Briscoe, gets it right back. Shovel pass to Markel Hurd. Hurd now gives it up to J.R. Lathan. Lathan going down the lane, back outside to Hurd for a 3. It's gonna be no good. Good rebound by J.R. Lathan, it's no good. And now we get a whistle and a foul. Boy, great job there by the Mules. As Poplar Bluff missing 2 opportunities. It's going to be on Marvion Cranford, his first personal. Dallas Williams to the free throw line. So far this season, 62%, 16 of 26. First one is on the way, knocks it down. Mules are now on the board. It's 3-1. One thing about Coach Jenkins that we've noticed over the last several games, he doesn't do a lot of substitution early unless there's foul trouble. Second free throw is no good by Williams. Rebounded by Marvion Cranford. All the way down the floor to Jaquan Jones. It is now a 5-1 ball game. Sounds like a baseball score right now. 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Markel Hurd gets it. Tries to go inside. Makai Insko did hit 2 3-pointers the other night. We get a whistle and a foul. They're going to wave the shot off, and I believe it's going to be on Cranford, and that is his second. And we're going to see for the Eagles, we're going to see them substitute in. Jay Edmondson coming in now for Markel Hurd. Marvion. So Marvion Cranford, as of right now, staying in the ball game. And Makai Insko could not get the shot to go down. It was rebounded by Makai Insko, picks up the foul.
Team foul number 2.
Mules have 2 team fouls, as does the Eagles. So Marvion Cranford staying in the ball game here early on with 2 fouls. J.G. Harris now gets a good double team by the Mules, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Eagles out of New Madrid. Boy, that was a great double team there by Poplar Bluff. 30-second timeout called by Coach Dontre Jenkins. Our ball game here tonight being brought to you by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. Also being brought to you by Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, and Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners. All proud supporters of the Poplar Bluff Mules. So to begin the ball game, New Madrid shooting 2 out of 3 so far, 67%, 5 rebounds already. Mules have 3 rebounds. However, the Mules are 0 of 5 from the field to begin this ball game to this point. Cranford staying in the ball game with 2 personal fouls that still have a lot of time left in this first quarter. 4:45. Markel Hurd is going to check back in. There's a carry, and that'll be a turnover on Jaquan Jones.
Back into the game for the Mules, number 1, Markel Hurd.
He checks in for Makai Insko. Well, I'll tell you what, the PA announcer very loud tonight. I like that. In Cape Central, we were there. We couldn't even hear the PA address announcer. It's nice to hear him. J.R. Lathan now going inside to Briscoe. Briscoe picked up by Cranford. Dallas Williams now. Williams averaging double figures the last 7 games. Now Markel Hurd going to go baseline and throws it up, and a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul against Markel Hurd as he tried to get it to J.R. Lathan on the other side.
That is his first.
So that'll be his first team foul number 3 now for the Mules. 4:19 to play in the first quarter. It is a 5-1 ball game right now. Nearly threw it away. Good job by Jaquan Jones. A no-look pass to Harris. Harris wasn't ready for it. Oh, good steal by J.R. Lathan. Now we're going to get a tie-up. And is it a timeout or a jump ball? Hang on 1 second. We're going to say a jump ball, so it's going to stay with the Eagles. Coming in for the Eagles, Riley Harden. He will check in for J.G. Harris.
Eagles, number 32, Riley Harden.
Cranford now gives it up. Jaquan Jones, he's got 2 points here in the ball game so far. KK McFerrin has 2 points, and Marvion Cranford has 1. 1 point for Dallas Williams on a free throw attempt. Tell you what, Mules defense being very stingy inside the paint. I like it so far by the Mules. KK McFerrin gives it up. Marvion Cranford powers his way in. It's no good. And now good job there by Cranford as he shovels it back out to McFerrin. His shot is no good, but the offensive rebound by Brooks. So Ramon Brooks with the offensive rebound. Dallas Williams going inside the paint, and his shot is no good. It's rebounded by Cranford. Man, the Mules cannot buy a bucket. We are 0 of 6 to begin this ball game right now. Ramon Brooks over to Harden in the corner for 3. It's no good. And Briscoe tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds.
Back into the game for the Mules, number 12, Micah Insko.
So Makai Insko coming in for J.R. Lathan. Ramon Brooks now going to inbound to Jaquan Jones. Jones trying to go baseline, goes up, it's no good. Rebounded that time by Justin Briscoe. Markel Hurd near the free throw line. Pull up jumper, sinks it. Good job by Markel Hurd. Boy, the Mules needed that bucket big time. Mules now are 1 for 7 to begin the ball game. 14%. 3 ball in the corner by Jaquan Jones.
Jaquan Jones for 3.
It is now a 10-3 score. J.R. Edmondson calling for it. Dallas Williams says, I want a 3, but it's no good this time. Rebounded by Jaquan Jones. And now KK McFerrin gets it from Jones. It picked up by Makai Insko. McFerrin crosses half court. Tries to bounce past it in. It may have been kicked, no call. And now Harden going right inside to Cranford. Cranford goes up, off balance, it's no good. Now we get a tie-up, and Markel Hurd is going to be awarded the rebound on the change of possession. 149 and counting as Mules now. Makai Insko goes up, and he gets his first bucket of the ball game. It is now a 10-5 score. I can hear Coach Jenkins all the way up here. It is a 30-second timeout here. It is charged to the Eagles. Mules here turning it around. It's now a 10-5 score. Boy, that was a nice shot there by Makai Insko earlier on.
Checking into the game for the Mules, number 11, Bryson Faulkner.
So Bryson Faulkner is going to check in for Poplar Bluff. Let's see who he checks in for tonight. It'll be Markel Hurd. So Bryson Faulkner comes in the ball game now, a 6'1" senior. Mules are down by 5. New Madrid County Central has already used 2 30-second timeouts in the first quarter. Mules have yet to use a timeout to this point. KK McFerrin double teamed. Hardin now trying to go to Cranford. Good defense by Faulkner and by Mackay Insko. McFerrin going inside the paint, gives it off to Marvion Cranford. It is back to a 7-point game, 12-5. 1:16 to go here in the quarter. Mackay Insko out to Williams. Williams for 3. It's going to be short. Could have been partially blocked. And Ramon Brooks is going to lose it going out of bounds.
Back in the game for the Mules, number 1, Markel Hurd.
So Markel Hurd going to come in for Jay Edmondson. That last shot was blocked by Ramon Brooks. And that's why it was short the way it was by Dallas Williams. 1 minute to go here in the quarter. Oh, Markel Hurd, it went off his foot, but somehow Mackay Insko was able to save it. Markel Hurd gives it back up to Mackay Insko. And now Faulkner back to Insko, top of the key. 45 seconds and counting. Markel Hurd for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Ramon Brooks. Mules here in the quarter are 0 of 4 from behind the arc. Mules have struggled from the three-point line all season, only averaging 25%. Hardin, though, says, I'll take a 3. Hardin with a three-pointer. It's a 10-point ball game. It is now 15-5. Mules may play for one shot here. J.R. Lathan and Jay Edmondson about to check in. Markel Hurd, a pull-up jumper, gets it to go down. He's got 4. He's got 4 points. And now at the end of the quarter, it is no good. Mules down by 8 points, 15-7. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
So J.R. Lathan back in the ball game for the Mules, as is Mackay Insko. As we get ready now for the second quarter, Poplar Bluff right now down here in this ball game, 15-7. So now as we get ready for the second quarter, big steal by Jay Edmondson. His shot is no good. Mules are going to fight for it, see who comes up with it. And we're going to get a rebound, and I believe it's going to go to the Mules on the jump ball. It will.
End of the game now for the Mules.
Mules going to have J.R. Lathan to come in the ball game now. Going to give it to Mackay Insko. Back to Markel Hurd. Now back to Insko. Insko, a little bit of separation. Pull-up jumper is no good. Riley Hardin with the rebound. 15-7 the score. It is an 8-point ball game. Jaquan Jones gets it to Ramon Brooks, now to Cranford. Mules have trailed by as many as 10 in the ball game. They're down by 8 right now. The Mules were outscored 15-7 in the first quarter. Long two-pointer banks it in by KK McFerrin. Is back to a 10-point game. J.R. Lathan off balance jumper. It's good in the corner. Mid-range jumper gets his first points. It's now 17-9. Coming up on 8 o'clock here on this Tuesday night. KK McFerrin gets a wide open lane, but a block there out of nowhere by Briscoe. Good job by Briscoe there. Edmondson is going to throw it away in the backcourt. Turnover on the Mules, and it's going to go right back over to the Eagles. Mules down 17-9 here in the second quarter. 6:34 to go. Dallas Williams is going to check in for Makai Insko. 6:34 to go as the Eagles inbound to KK McFerrin. He'll cross half court, picked up by Jay Edmondson. Edmondson not 100% tonight, kind of under the weather. He's got the crud, as they call it. Marvion Cranford missing both opportunities, and Markel Hurd with the rebound. Edmondson, wide open lane. He gives it off to Williams, and it'll be a turnover on the Mules. Edmondson did have a wide open lane. He thought Dallas Williams had a better look at the basket. And we're going to see coming in now for the Mules as Corbin Thomas. He'll check in for Justin Briscoe. 6:07 to play here in the first quarter. Make sure and hit that share button for us on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. Jaquan Jones gets a little bit of separation, cannot make the shot. Ball is batted around into the hands of Harden. Long three by Jaquan Jones is no good. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to go up and over the rim, or the backboard rather. Belongs to the Mules. J.R. Lathan inside the paint, gives it off to Jay Edmondson. Edmondson double teamed, gets away, cannot make the basket. Rebounded by Harden. Boy, that was a great look by J.R. Lathan, or make that Jay Edmondson rather. Can't blame the guy on that one. He went up and tried to make the shot. Xavier Jones is going to check in momentarily for the Mules. Good job by J.R. Lathan. Big steal that time. Out ahead, the Mules are going to lose it. Turnover on the Mules. And now we're going to see coming in for the Eagles at J.G. Harris. On the other end, Xavier Jones comes in for J.R. Lathan. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. We owe you a legal ID on the radio, so we'll take it on our next whistle. J.R. Lathan looks like he's going to check her right back in for Poplar Bluff. And there's our whistle. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Number 2, J.R. Lathan.
So J.R. Lathan is going to take a seat, or come back in the ball game rather, for Jay Edmondson. New Madrid County Central goes up and over Ramon Brooks. It is now a 19-9 ball game. It's 8:01. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. We are live on the radio. Markel Hurd, a three-pointer is no good. Xavier Jones had a quick rebound, but it's deflected right into the hands of Marvion Cranford. 4.5 to play in the first half. Mules down by 10. KK McFerrin over to Harris for three, drains it.
Harris for three.
And now we get a timeout here. It's a full timeout by the Mules. We'll step away, 30 seconds. Mules down at 22-9 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
Mules basketball here this season being brought to you by our good friends at Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare. Proud supporters of the Poplar Bluff Mules. So the Mules down 22-9 following the 3-ball by J.G. Harris. Let's take a look now. The Eagles are shooting 45% here in the ball game to this point. Makai Insko checks back in for Markel Hurd. J.R. Lathan gives it up to Dallas Williams. A long three, buries it. Boy, the Mules needed that one for sure. That was a nice look by Dallas Williams. Good assist by J.R. Lathan. 22-12. Mules back to within 10. Going inside, and they're going to throw it away, but it's going to go. Is it going to be a foul first?
Foul charge number 4.
It's going to be on Dallas Williams.
That is his second personal.
That is his second personal. Xavier Jones coming out. Jay Edmondson back in. 3:52 to go. Ramon Brooks gets the inbound, and he knocks it down. He's got 6. Boy, J.G. Harris, nice inbound on that play. It is 24-12. Makai Insko over to Jay Edmondson. Going to go baseline in the mid-range. Throws it in the double coverage. On the other end, it is a big bucket there by Jaquan Jones. And now we're going to get a turnover on a jump ball.
Into the game for the Mules, number 24, Justin Briscoe, and number 1, Markel Hurd.
So Markel Hurd is going to come out for, or come in for Makai Insko. (26-12) is the score. Mules down by 14, their largest deficit here of the ball game to this point. 26-12. And we're going to get a whistle here, and this one's going to go against Ramon Brooks. I believe it's a 3-second violation. So a 3-second violation on Ramon Brooks. It goes right back to the Mules. Mules got to get some buckets now. Got to get some points on these possessions. Coach Jenkins took his jacket off. He's getting serious now. Markel Hurd going inside, trying to get into the paint. Long pass to Jay Edmondson. Edmondson's going to go baseline, but now we're going to get a whistle and a foul coming up on the Eagles of New Madrid County Central.
Foul charge number 14.
KK McFerrin. His first.
That is his first
team foul number 1.
Second quarter team foul number 1.
Oh, good block by Ramon Brooks. Big block that time as Edmondson tries to go up for the shot. Jaquan Jones is going to be blocked there by Briscoe. He gets his own missed shot too, and now it's going to be a timeout called by the Eagles, and they're calling a 30-second timeout. I don't believe they've got any 30s left. We'll wait and see.
Full timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout. That's what I thought. All right, we'll step away 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Mules down 26-12 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. Mules are shooting just 26% overall tonight, 5 of 19, 7 turnovers. They have been out-rebounded 18-8 right now. The Mules have 3 offensive rebounds. The Eagles, they've got 6. They are shooting 48% so far. They are 3 of 5 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 on the free throw line. The Mules also are 1 of 2 on the free throw line so far tonight. 2:15 to go here in the first half. On the inbound, J.G. Harris. Shot is no good. Good job by J.R. Lathan to come away with that rebound over Ramon Brooks. Pull-up jumper by Lathan is no good. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Madrid. Mules get it right back. Mules have an opportunity here to put some points on the board. They are down by 14 right now. Markel Hurd gets it to Williams. Williams looking for it, and Jaquan Jones went for a steal. Jay Edmondson's going to go baseline now. There is the lob up and no good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and last touch by the Mules. Mules cannot buy a bucket right now. It's going to go off the fingertips of J.R. Lathan, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Makai Insko.
Mules, number 12, Micah Insko.
He'll come in for Jay Edmondson. Well, I'll tell you what, the Mules wounded here right now with injuries. Now the Mules picking it up defensively right now. That was a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Good job by Poplar Bluff there, fighting for every loose rebound and loose ball. It's a 14-point game. Eagles, by the way, with 2 timeouts remaining here in the ball game. Mules have 4. Nearly a backcourt, but we're going to get a foul instead. I believe it's on Williams. It's his third.
That is his third personal.
He'll come out more than likely the rest of the half, I would imagine.
Number 3, Jay Edmondson in for the Mules.
Edmondson back in for the Mules. KK McFerrin, he's got 4 points here in the contest. Gives it up to Jaquan Jones. He's got 7. Nearly a turnover. Marvion Cranford is able to get it out. Bounce pass over to J.G. Harris for 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Cranford. The first opportunity is no good, but the second one is. He's got 5 points now in the ball game. 28-12, a minute to go here in the first half. J.R. Lathan for 3, it's good. And boy, the Mules needed that one.
J.R. Lathan for 3.
Boy, the Mules needed that 3 ball. They are 2 of 7 so far in the first half. Mules gonna have a quick steal. Can they hold on to it? They cannot. Ball is on the floor. Now we get a whistle and a tie-up, and it will belong to the Mules. Boy, good job by J.R. Lathan on the floor, fighting for every loose ball. Mules down to a 13-point deficit. Toby Duncan gonna come in for the Mules now. He'll check in for Makai Insko. Mules going deep into their bench here in the first half with 37 seconds left to go. A little bit of condensation on the floor right now. And now Coach Durden getting some last moment instructions here to Jay Edmondson and to Markel Hurd. Mules have plenty of time to cut this lead down. Duncan, oh, he took 1 too many steps. And a turnover. That was a 50-50 call, so to speak. Obviously, the Mules fans did not like that call. That's why I'm up here on the upper deck. Marvion Cranford, same play there. It wasn't a turnover. And now KK McFerrin throws it up. It's no good. It goes out of bounds, and the Mules get one more crack at it with about 20 seconds to go here before halftime. Jay Edmondson gets it near midcourt. Clock starts. 16 seconds. Toby Duncan, he is a three-point specialist. Getting it to Briscoe. Now back to Duncan. Oh, the Mules nearly a miscue there. Still got 5 seconds to work with and counting. And we're going to get a foul here by KK McFerrin, I believe. It'll be his second.
Foul charge number 14, KK McFerrin.
2.3 seconds, all that remains. Mules can get it, maybe take one dribble, and they've got to shoot. KK McFerrin is going to guard J.R. Lathan. Some of the crowd trying to get through. They're going to have to hold off. They get it to Markel Hurd. He's got to hurry, and it's going to be blocked by Ramon Brooks. That is not the shot the Mules wanted to get before halftime, but it's what they got. All right, we have reached halftime, a 13-point lead for the Eagles of New Madrid. Let's step away for about 2 minutes. We'll be right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
All right, so we are back here as Poplar Bluff down at 28-15 here at halftime. Let's break it down. Mules were outscored 15-7 in the first quarter, outscored 13-8 in the second quarter. Let's go right in to our scoring breakdown. The Eagles are shooting 43% overall. They are 12 of 28. They are 1 of 2 on the free throw line, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. They've got 20 rebounds so far here in the first half, and that's big. They have out-rebounded the Mules 20-9. 9 first half assists for the Eagles, 7 turnovers, 3 block shots, and 2 steals thus far. They are led by Jaquan Jones, 7 points overall, 5 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter. 6 points by Ramon Brooks. He had 2 in the first and 4 in the second. 5 points by Marvion Cranford, 3 in the first, 2 in the second. 4 points by KK McFerrin. He had 2 in the first and 2 in the second. And 3 points each by J.G. Harris coming in the second quarter. And 3 points by Riley Harden that came in the first quarter. And that is your breakdown there by the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. For the Mules, Scoring has been sparse so far. Mules are shooting 26% overall, 6 of 23 overall, 2 of 7 from behind the arc. They're just 1 of 2 on the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 block shots, and 8 turnovers in the first half. The Mules, by the way, they do have the 3 offensive rebounds to this point. They are led by J.R. Lathan, 5 points overall, all 5 coming in the first quarter, or make that second quarter rather. 4 points by Markel Hurd in the first quarter, and 4 points by Dallas Williams. 1 point in the first and 3 in the second, and 2 points by Makai Insko coming in the second, or make that first quarter. And that is it so far. Just 4 Mules on the scoring book so far. 6 members of New Madrid County Central. They are in the scoring column, and nobody has scored less than 3 points that is played so far in the first half for the Eagles out of New Madrid County Central. That's where we are as of right now. I do want to take an opportunity to let you know, coming up on Friday night, it is our homecoming night. It's going to be a little bit different this year as far as the video goes. Let me explain why. Coming up on Friday night, we'll have it live on video for you. We're going to bring you a new crew on that night. Steve Seawright will be on the camera, does a phenomenal job. You'll love him. Tim Hager, the voice of the Raiders, he will be doing the ball game for me on Friday night, because I will be at Clearwater. As of right now, I'll be at Clearwater High School. The OFC basketball tournament begins, so we're going to be there. Tim and I will be there on Friday night. We've got 3 ball games, so I thought I would treat Tim Hager to only 1 ball game instead of 3. So therefore, on Friday night, we'll have the game live on video, Facebook, and YouTube. It'll be Tim Hager and Steve Seawright. That's coming up on Friday night for Homecoming 2025. By the way, we did get this information from Kent Keith earlier. It is a wrestling final. Check this out. It was senior night for the Mules. They are victorious 73-6. That's wrestling over the Dexter Bearcats. Congratulations to the Poplar Bluff Mules on another stellar match when it comes to wrestling. All right, real quickly, let's thank our sponsors once again before we go to break. They include Ozark Total Healthcare, Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, and being brought to you by Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, and being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, also being brought to you by Kevin's Auto Repair and First Midwest Bank. Let's step away for 2 minutes. We'll come back with the second half next. You're watching and listening to Mules Basketball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff, where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
All right, so we are back here as we get ready for the second half. I'm Frankie Castillo alongside Tim Hicks. Mules are down at 28-15. We'll see what the Mules are able to do here in this second half of play. Let's see what we can do. Mules will have the original starting five. For them, it'll be Markel Hurd, J.R. Lathan, Dallas Williams, Makai Insko, and Justin Briscoe. On the other end, for the Eagles, same starting five for them. J.G. Harris, K.K. McFerrin, Ramon Brooks, Jaquan Jones, and Marvion Cranford. He's got the ball right now near the goal, trying to go up with it. He does, and a shot is no good, but it goes out of bounds on Dallas Williams. 7:50 to play here in the third quarter. Inbounded to Marvion Cranford. A shot is no good. Once again, it goes off the fingertips of Dallas Williams. So the Eagles are 0 for 2 here to begin this second half. Now the lob pass to Cranford. Cranford outside to Harris. Harris from behind the arc and drains it to long two.
J.G. Harris for two.
Long two by J.G. Harris. That was a nice job by the Eagles. Third time is a charm. Markel Hurd, a pull-up jumper is no good. Rebounded by K.K. McFerrin. Long pass to J.G. Harris. He wants a three. This one is no good. Rebounded by J.R. Lathan. Here come the Mules. Lathan out in transition, no good. And Dallas Williams will clean it up. He's got 6 points. Turn your mic down there, Tim. You're squealing over here. He's like, it's not my mic. Good job there by Markel Hurd. A big steal by the sophomore. Mules down by 13 points. Big shot by Williams. This one is no good. Cranford with a rebound. Boy, that was a big shot there taken by the Mules. Edmondson gonna check in momentarily. That's a good job there by J.R. Lathan. And now Makai Insko as it goes out of bounds.
Into the game for the Mules, number 3, Jay Edmondson.
So Edmondson going to come in the ball game for Makai Insko.
Also checking in for
Corbin Thomas is going to check in as well for Justin Briscoe. I can hear Dontre Jenkins all the way up here telling his Eagles the rebound with 2 hands, he says. 6:30 to play. And this one off the fingertips and a turnover on Jaquan Jones. Eagles have 9 turnovers, Mules have 8. Mules had 10 turnovers on Friday night. Dallas Williams gonna go baseline. His shot is no good. It rims out, rebounded by Marvion Cranford. Cranford here in the ball game. He's already got 9 rebounds. That one's kicked by Markel Hurd. Ooh, no call on that one. Mules are beneficiaries of that one. Corbin Thomas with a big bucket. Coach Jenkins has a legitimate gripe. That ball was kicked. The Mules get away with that one. We'll take it. And now we're going to get a whistle and a travel on Jaquan Jones. Back-to-back turnovers by the Eagles.
Into the game for the Mules, number 15, Xavier Jones.
Xavier Jones is going to check in for the Mules. Mules down by 11. Boy, this next possession could be big for the Mules. Dallas Williams with it. Goes up with it. No call. And good job there as Marvion Cranford picks up his 10th rebound. That was a nice block there by Ramon Brooks. Good no call. That was just great defense by the Eagles. Ramon Brooks, pull-up jumper is no good. Rebounded by Xavier Jones. Good job by Jones getting it to Edmondson. Offensive rebound, or I should say foul by Jay Edmondson.
Offensive foul.
He lowered that shoulder down and didn't mean to. He was trying to go up with it.
Third quarter team foul.
And we're going to see Toby Duncan coming in for the Mules.
Toby Duncan.
Duncan checks in for Jay Edmondson. First team foul for the Mules here in the quarter. Mules down 30-19. Boy, Corbin Thomas, he came out of nowhere and nearly had a big steal. 30-19 the score. Mules down by 11. They get the ball in to Ramon Brooks, and now we get a whistle and a foul. Good sportsmanship there by Corbin Thomas. He'll be called for the foul.
His first team foul, number 2.
So now J.G. Harris is going to inbound. Gets it to KK McFerrin, picked up by Xavier Jones. Jones, a phenomenal football player. And we're going to get a foul here by, it's going to be a carry first. A turnover by KK McFerrin. I was going to say it may have been a good foul by the Mules. New Madrid had numbers, but KK McFerrin turns it over on the carry beforehand. Xavier Jones now with it. He'll bring it down the floor. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Corbin Thomas going inside the Duncan. Duncan now back around. Xavier Jones playing keep away. Williams going inside the paint. And a blocking foul coming up. I believe it's on J.G. Harrison. He went up and hit his head on the back of the court.
Foul charge number 12, J.G. Harris.
I hope he is okay.
That is his first third quarter team
Pats
foul,
his jersey and say, my bad, coach. Williams now on the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 on the night so far. 6 points. Big free throws coming. Makes the first one. Back to a 10-point game. So Tice Palmer checks in for J.G. Harris.
Number 3, Jay Edmondson. In for the Eagles. Number 30, Tice Palmer.
So J.R. Lathan and Jay Edmondson back in the ball game now for the Mules. That was nothing but net. Mules now down by 9. Williams coming out. Markel Hurd is back in.
Number 1, Markel Hurd.
4:44 to go here in the third. Mules down 30-21. And we got a whistle here on the inbound. And what do we got? Timeout called first, so it's going to be a timeout by the Eagles. It'll be a minute timeout. They've got 1 timeout left. Let's step away for 30 seconds. Tim will come right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
It is 8:31 on this Tuesday night. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. We're so glad to have you along for Poplar Bluff Mules basketball. It'll be Eagles basketball. Tice Palmer is in the ball game, a 5'1" freshman. This kid can handle the ball, that's for sure. He's an up-and-coming star for New Madrid County Central. Mules double teaming KK McFerrin. He gets out of it. Long pass to Palmer. Palmer now picked up by Toby Duncan. Now they're going to reset. KK McFerrin, lob pass to Ramon Brooks, and Brooks goes up. It's no good. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Markel Hurd. He was in perfect position, and now Hurd gets some space over to Corbin Thomas. Mid-range jumper is good.
Corbin Thomas.
And now the Mules have made this a touchdown game. Mules are down by 7. And we got a whistle here and a foul on KK McFerrin. It'll be a push-off. It's going to go to the Mules. That's his 3rd. Boy, this is a big possession now for the Mules. Makai Insko coming in for Toby Duncan. Dallas Williams going to come in. He'll check in for Corbin Thomas. Thomas hitting a big mid-range a moment ago. And now coming in, Martavius Walton is coming in for KK McFerrin. McFerrin is hobbling too. He may be cramping on that right leg near the calf area. I think he's cramping, so he's going to come out. We'll watch that very carefully. Yeah, he is cramping. He is in a lot of pain right now. Williams, 3 ball. You better believe it. Williams is bringing the Mules right back in this one. Boy, Markel Hurd coming away. Great job. Here's Dallas Williams again. Pull-up jumper. This one is no good. Boy, the Mules nearly, that was close of making this a 2-point game again. Oh, good job getting it to Tice Palmer. His shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ramon Brooks. Ramon Brooks gives it off again to Walton. His shot is up and good. It is back to a 6-point game. Williams over to Edmondson. Edmondson gets some space. Turnaround jumper is good. What a shot by the Mules senior Jay Edmondson. And let's get a timeout here. What do you say? Give us a chance to catch our breath. Timeout here for the Mules. It is a 30-second timeout. Mules have 3 timeouts left. Boy, the Mules have come out on fire in this 3rd quarter. Mules have outscored New Madrid County Central 13-4, and they're down by 4 points. Mules, the Eagles, by the way, in this quarter alone are 2 of 10. They are shooting 20%, 7 turnovers. The Mules, meanwhile, in this quarter, 5 out of 11, 45%, 1 of 2 from behind the arc. And the best part is 3 steals, 1 turnover.
Number 15, Xavier Jones, and 20, Corbin Thomas.
Mules going to make a little bit of changes here as we get ready. J.R. Lathan in the ball game. And now Edmondson, it goes up, it's no good. Rebounded by Ramon Brooks. Tice Palmer now with it. Outside once again to Jaquan Jones. Walton again. Oh, he got away with a walk on that one, but it still goes in. Oh, he got away with a walk, and he knew it too. Edmondson inside the paint, shovel pass. Duncan for 3. No good on the shot, but look who got the offensive rebound. Edmondson is going to lose it, though. Jaquan Jones, his shot is no good. And the rebound by Ramon Brooks. It's now back up to 8. Edmondson. That's a big body there. Corbin Thomas takes the shot. It's no good. And the Mules, all of a sudden, they've gone cold. It is an 8-point ball game. And we've got a whistle here and a foul coming up on the Mules on Jay Edmondson. It's his second.
Number 3, Jay Edmondson, his second, 3rd quarter team foul, number 3.
Edmondson taking a seat. Also, J.R. Lathan taking a seat.
Number 1, Hurd, number 4, Williams.
Williams is coming back in. Ramon Brooks is going to take a seat. Riley Harden is going to check in for the Eagles. Good job there by Markel Hurd. Hurd goes up, you better believe it. The one-handed jam by Markel Hurd. Look at that instant replay for you, folks. Bang! Boy, that was sharp.
Number 5, Kobe Duncan. That is his first
Toby Duncan picks up the foul. Boy, that might be what the Mules needed. Ramon Brooks has got to come right back in. They can't afford to have him on the bench much longer. Tice Palmer taking a seat. 1:31 to play in this third quarter. Marvion Cranford, he picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter and hasn't fouled since. Walton, what a great shot that was. It's back to 8 points. Dallas Williams, little bit of separation over to Markel Hurd. Hurd now guarded by Marvion Cranford. Duncan for 3, it's money. That's a big shot there by Toby Duncan, his first 3-pointer of the ball game. Mules down by 5. Walton gets it over to Jaquan Jones, lobbing it up to Ramon Brooks. It's no good. He got his own missed shot, goes back up top and knocks it down. It is now a 40-33 ball game. Toby Duncan again, filling it. This one in and out, no good. Rebounded by Harden. Oh, look at Xavier Jones. What a big steal by Xavier Jones. And then the timeout by the Mules. And this is a 30-second timeout. Mules have 2 timeouts left. Woo! What a game. Mules have picked it up here in this third quarter. They have outscored the Eagles 18-12 with only 19 seconds left. Here in the quarter. J.R. Lathan and Jay Edmondson back in the ball game for the Mules. Xavier Jones and Markel Hurd is going to check out for the time being. It is a touchdown lead, 40-33. Edmondson gets the inbound. Edmondson gives it up to Duncan. Duncan now to Dallas Williams. Williams from behind the arc, it's too strong, rebounded by Marvion Cranford. They've got 8 seconds and counting. Cranford now picks it up. Mules don't want to foul. Going to be taken away by Williams, and the time is going to expire. Mules will get the ball to begin the fourth quarter. We're back in 1 minute. We are in for an exciting finish. Mules down by 7 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
All right, so here we go as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Poplar Bluff right now, they know their time is now. Jay Edmondson down by 7 points as we get ready for this fourth quarter. Mules outscored 18-12. What a block by Ramon Brooks. J.R. Lathan for 3. This one is too strong, and the rebound is going to come right back to Ramon Brooks. And now the Mules doing a little bit of full court pressure right now. Nearly had a big steal on that one. Mules trying to stay alive here in this ball game. They have been down by double digits the majority of the game. Cranford's shot is no good. Ball is bounced around to Toby Duncan. And the Mules are going to last touch that one last. They're going to say, now one official says, nope, it was touched by the Eagles. So now they change it. KK McFerrin back in the ball game now. On the other end, Toby Duncan takes his seat. Markel Hurd is back in. Mules get another opportunity here. Inbound. Oh, what a good job on the inbound. Wide open, Makai Insko, and he is fouled on the layup opportunity. So Martavius Walton picks up his first. That's going to put Makai Insko on the free throw line for the Mules. He has not been there this season through 6 games so far. He is going there now. First one is up, and it's good. Boy, the Mules needed that one. It is a 40-34 score now. Mules once again down by 6. He gets one more. Make this a 5-point game again. Oh, Ramon Brooks stepped over the line. Should be a lane violation. It is, and Makai gets one more. Lane violation on Ramon Brooks. Will shoot one more. All right, Makai, take your time, my friend. He does, and this one is short as well. Rebounded by Ramon Brooks. Brooks is double teamed. Got to get it out of there. Walton now gives it up to Marvion Cranford, and now gets it to KK McFerrin. Long pass to Harden. His shot in and out, no good. Rebounded this time by Makai Insko. Williams on the unbalanced shot, knocks it down. He's got 13 points. We've got ourselves a 4-point game again. Walton now runs into Marvion Cranford. He ran into his own player. There's a turnover, and the Mules get it right back. And now we're going to see J.G. Harris back in the ball game. He'll come in for KK McFerrin. So, number 15, Xavier Jones. Xavier Jones and Toby Duncan back in the ball game for the Mules. We've got ourselves a ball game now. 6:25, Mules down 40-36. Williams for 3, too strong. Ramon Brooks gave it up, but it's going to be inbounded, or I should say out of bounds on Poplar Bluff. Boy, that brought Kent Keith to his feet as well. What was that? Tim, was that you over there messing with the switches? And a turnover by Harden. It goes right back over to the Mules. Boy, this is where the Mules have to put points on the old scoreboard, as they say in the biz. Coming up on the 6-minute mark, Makai Insko. We're going to get a whole bunch of changes coming in. Jaquan Jones, oh, the Mules nearly turn it over. Good job by Duncan. Markel Hurd, it goes up, it's no good. It is rebounded by J.G. Harris, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul, I believe, on Markel Hurd.
Foul charge number 1, Markel Hurd, his second, fourth quarter team foul, number 1.
So the Eagles have 6 players on the floor right now. No, there he goes. Okay, now they're going to take out J.G. Harris. I was like, well. So now the Mules down by 4 points. Marvion Cranford double teamed for a brief moment. Now Ramon Brooks, he's got 10 points, and Xavier Jones goes up and takes it away in midair. Pull-up jumper, you betcha, by J.R. Lathan. We've got a 2-point game now. Boy, Xavier Jones, that kid can jump. And now Ramon Brooks gives it up to Harden and gives it to Jaquan Jones and gets those 2 points right back. 42-38. 5:11 to go. Edmondson wide open to the basket and scores. We're going to go back and forth now, 42-40. Mules doing a great job right now on the double team. Ramon Brooks, he is wide open. His shot is no good. And now Jay Edmondson comes up with a loose ball rebound. Mules can tie or take the lead, and we're going to get a timeout first. Should be a full timeout. If it is, we'll step away with them. It is, so let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. You're watching live coverage. It is Mules basketball. Mules down by 2 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents, we're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
So we are back here, and we've got ourselves a brand new ball game as the Mules currently are down by 2 points. What was that, Tim? You want to kill the feed? We don't want to do that. This is the best part of the game. Boy, the squealing at the mic area. Mules will have on the floor. Believe Toby Duncan is going to check in for the Mules right now, as is Corbin Thomas. Mules doing a little bit of offense for defense right now. So here we go. Markel Hurd to Dallas Williams. Mules down by 2. Corbin Thomas thought about going inside. Now Toby Duncan back to Dallas Williams. Williams to Markel Hurd from the free throw line, ties the ball game. He's got 8 points. It is a brand new game. Mules coming back from 15 points to tie the game. KK McFerrin goes up. Oh, he powers his way in, and he's got 6 points. Dallas Williams, long jumper, it's partially blocked. Two-point game. Mules don't need to foul or just got to play smart basketball now. Oh, it's backcourt violation. Yes, it is. But KK McFerrin did not realize where he was. Edmondson going to come back in for Makai Insko. Ed Norton, you're right. New Madrid County Central, they were the real deal last year. We had an opportunity to follow that team all the way to the state championship. And now the Mules have a chance to tie the ball game at 44-42. We've got a whistle here and a foul. It's going to be on the Eagles of New Madrid County Central.
Foul charge number 32, Riley Harden.
So Harden picks up the foul. J.G. Harris going to come in for Harden. Only 2 team fouls by New Madrid, 1 by Poplar Bluff, so that's pretty good. Nobody really in foul trouble. And the Mules are going to throw it away. Turnover on Markel Hurd, and he pumps his chest and says, my bad. By the way, New Madrid County Central, they've got 15 turnovers in this half alone, 22 for the ball game. Mules have only 10 turnovers for the game. Boy, Mules, good job by Markel Hurd, another one. And Edmondson gets fouled in the process, and he's going to shoot some free throws.
Foul charge number 14, KK McFerrin. That is his 4th personal. 4th quarter team foul, number 3. Technical foul, charge number 14.
That's what I thought. That's going to be a technical foul on KK McFerrin, and that's going to put Edmondson on the free throw line. He was going anyway.
Edmondson to line.
Edmondson makes the first one. The announcer could have held that until he shot. Edmondson now. One more free throw to tie the game. He gets 2 more, by the way. We are tied in the Mules now. So Edmondson shot the personal foul, and now Dallas Williams to shoot the technical fouls. could give the Mules their first lead of the night. First one is up, and the Mules have their first lead of this ball game. My, have the tide has changed. Edmondson now, he's got 14 points. Make it 15, what do you say? He does. Mules make all 4. That's a huge swing. Mules now lead 46-44. And the Mules get the ball back on the technical foul. Corbin Thomas gives it up to Jay Edmondson. Edmondson over to Williams for 3. This one is no good. Corbin Thomas with the offensive rebound and the bucket. He's got 6 points. And now the ball is on the floor. Oh, the official was in the way. Boy, Dallas, or I should say, Coach Durden, he is pumped up. The official was in the way by mistake. It nearly costed New Madrid a turnover. And they will turn, no, it's gonna be last touch by Markel Hurd. What a ball game. Mules have outscored New Madrid 15-4 in this quarter. This is exciting right here. I'll tell you what, folks, Mules need this win right here tonight. J.G. Harris, wide open 3. It's going to be short, in and out, no good. It's taken by Ramon Brooks. Missing 2 opportunities. Cranford comes away with it, and now we get a foul. So Cranford.
Foul charge number 20, Corbin Thomas.
Corbin Thomas is going to be called for the personal foul.
Marvion Cranford to the line.
So Cranford is going to go to the free throw line at 5 points. He is 1 of 2 on the night. Down by 4, he gets 2. First one is up and it's good. 48-45. Makai Insko coming in for Markel Hurd.
For Bluff, number 12, Micah Insko. Cranford shooting a second.
Second one is on the way for Cranford. It is up and it's good. It is back to a 2-point game. Edmondson, here we go. Edmondson now going to slow it up a little bit. Gives it up to J.R. Lathan. Now to Williams. 2:19 to go. Plenty of time on both sides. Don't need to rush a shot on either side. Edmondson, or make that Williams, gives it up to Corbin Thomas. Now to J.R. Lathan. Lathan thought about taking a 3, but they back it out to Dallas Williams. Williams is going to be blocked by Cranford, and now we get a whistle and a timeout. Is it a timeout? So the Mules are going to be granted a timeout here. Mules have no more timeouts. I think we're going to stay here this time and not go to break. Yeah, Tim was like, don't go to break. We don't want to go to break. That was a intense a moment ago. Coach Jenkins about lost his mind when they gave the timeout to Poplar Bluff. It is a 2-point game. So we'll see what the Mules we've got under 2 minutes to go. So here we go now. Poplar Bluff to inbound. 1:56 is what remains in this ball game. Edmondson gets it up to J.R. Lathan. Markel Hurd, who just checked back in for the Mules. Edmondson near the free throw line. Thought he was going to give it up. Now he does. Williams double teamed at J.R. Lathan. Lathan goes up. It's no good. Rebounded by Cranford. On the other end, shot is no good by Jones. Rebounded by Edmondson. Now the Mules. J.R. Lathan. We've got ourselves a ball game now. Makai Insko, he's got a wide open lane out to Markel Hurd, and they're playing keep away right now. Hurd now over to Lathan, mid-range, a jumper is gonna be short. Walton, good spin move, takes it up, it's no good, and that could have been over the back there by Ramon Brooks. It's a no call.
Number 5, Toby Duncan.
Toby Duncan and Corbin Thomas coming in. J.R. Lathan and Markel Hurd will take a seat for the time being. I can hear Coach Kent Keith all the way up here yelling defense. Nice crowd watching the conclusion of this ball game. Cranford is going to have it taken away by Duncan. And now we're going to get a whistle here and a foul with 30, would make that 33 seconds left. That'll be a foul on Walton.
Martavius Walton.
That's his second.
His second personal.
And now we are in the double bonus. So Walton.
Edmondson to the line.
Edmondson gonna go to the free throw line. He's got 6 points on the night. First one is up, and it is no good. That's a big one right there. Mules need all these points they can get and then some. Second one coming up here by Edmondson. It is on the way, and he missed them both. Oh, it's tipped out to Toby Duncan. Mules end up getting a big offensive rebound.
21, Jaquan Jones is first.
Jaquan Jones picking up the foul.
Insko to the line.
Makai Insko is going to the free throw line. Mules that just missed 2 a moment ago knocks that one down.
Checking into the game for Mules, number 1, Hurd, and number 2, Lathan.
J.R. Lathan comes in for Jay Edmondson. Makai Insko, he's got 4 points, big free throws to make it a 4-point game, and he does. Big free throws with 30 seconds left. And now Walton, who just gets it back. J.G. Harris is back in the ball game. And we're going to get a whistle and a final timeout here by the Eagles of New Madrid County Central. Both teams have no timeouts left in this game.
Timeout, charge the Eagles.
No timeouts remaining for either team with less than 30 seconds left. I will tell you now, if the Mules can hang on to win this game, that shows you the tenacity of this basketball team. They were down 15 points for a lot of this ball game. They were down by double digits pretty much the whole ball game until late in the third quarter when they started to make their comeback. And boy, this comeback has been a big one for the Mules. They have not given up. There are no timeouts remaining for either team the remainder of this ball game.
Number 3, Edmondson, and number 5, Duncan.
So Duncan and Edmondson back in the ball game following that timeout. Here we go, 20 seconds, Ramon Brooks. Make that Jaquan Jones, it's no good. Rebounded by Cranford. And what do we have? Is it a foul on New Madrid or a foul on the Mules? It's a foul on.
Foul charge number 2, Lathan.
Gonna be on J.R. Lathan.
Team foul number 3.
Only 3 team fouls. here by the Mules. Ramon Brooks is fouled on the inbound, and it's going to be a foul on Poplar Bluff.
Number 3,
Jay Edmondson.
His 4th team foul, number 4.
So Jay Edmondson picks up his 4th. And now Ramon Brooks, 4-point game with 9 seconds, misses the first one. That's big. That is big. Makai Insko is back in.
Brooks shooting a second.
Second free throw coming up here for Ramon Brooks. Knocks that one down. It is a 3-point game. Makai Insko gets it to Markel Hurd, and there's a foul by Ramon Brooks. And now going to the free throw line is Markel Hurd.
Foul charge number 15, Ramon Brooks, his 1st. Markel Hurd to the line.
He has not been there tonight. He is 9 of 18 for the season. He makes 2 of these, and it's going to be hard to come back from. Makes the first one, big time. It's a 4-point game. Well, I think if he makes this, I think it's already ice now. The Mules just got to back off and not foul. That's all there is to it now. Second one is up. He misses that one. Ramon Brooks with the rebound. Just back off. Don't foul. He tried to draw contact. Oh, Harris. Harris makes it at the buzzer, but that is the final score. The Mules end up with a 1-point win. You got to give it to J.G. Harris. He tried to draw contact on Makai Insko and nearly did. Oh my goodness, what a ball game this has turned out to be tonight. Poplar Bluff escaping with the win. It is a huge win for the Mules. Poplar Bluff comes in to New Madrid County Central. Prior to the SEMO Conference Tournament, the Mules had lost 5 straight against New Madrid County Central. And now the Mules have won back-to-back games over New Madrid from the SEMO Conference. And now the Mules getting their first conference win of 2025. What a ball game as the Mules come away with a 1-point win here tonight in New Madrid County Central. Wow. All I can say is wow. What a ball game here tonight. Congratulations to the Mules. Let's go to a quick break, and we'll see if we get a coach to come up. You're watching and listening to Mules basketball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. And we are back now with the coach of Poplar Bluff, the assistant coach, Coach Aaron Duncan. And, Coach, first off, go back to that last play, and I just said for the Mules to back off and don't try to foul. And I tell you what, J.G. Harris did his job. He tried to create contact with Makai Insko, nearly did, and drained a three-pointer. Mules get a 1-point win. Oh, my bad. There you go.
We just just came out and played with energy in the second half. That's what we talked about at halftime. So I mean, you just got to come out and will yourself to a win sometimes. And, that's what we did. And it was just, total team effort, and guys were out there just selling themselves out, and that's what we got to have, to compete.
Normally this season, the third and fourth quarters have been our Achilles heel. Not tonight, Coach. Third quarter, Mules outscored New Madrid 18-12, 18-10 in that fourth quarter. In your estimation, you talked about just playing hard in the second half. What were some big adjustments you guys were able to make? Because New Madrid, quite honestly, could not compete with you guys in the second half.
Just coming out and just competing and just raising our energy up and playing as hard as you can until you can't go no more, And you just got to do that for the guy beside you, Do it for the other however many guys we got over there now, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Go out there and just play for all those guys, play for each other, and sell yourself out. And it was just effort.
Let me give you some numbers here. New Madrid County Central first half, Coach. We're talking about the first half. Shot the ball 43%, 7 turnovers. They out-rebounded the Mules in the first half 20-9. Mules, meanwhile, shot 26%, 9 rebounds, 8 turnovers. Let's go to the second half. New Madrid County Central, 17 turnovers in the second half, shot 33%, still ended up with 24 rebounds. Mules, meanwhile, had 11 rebounds, shot 39%. The big stat, though, 2 stats actually, in the first half for the Mules, we were 1 of 2 on the free throw line. We were in the second half for the Mules, we were 10 of 14 in the second half and only had 2 turnovers and 10 big steals.
And we're playing that fast, and we had 2 turnovers. So, honestly, we're playing in the first half, and we're letting them dictate the tempo. And we got more turnovers than we did playing full speed like we played in the second half. And honestly, it's just a tale of 2 halves, and that's why you play 32 minutes. And, I can't even count. Like, we've been statting deflections, and but we didn't get to stat them tonight. We'll have to go back and stat them on video. But I guarantee in the second half, you said 17. They had 17 turnovers. So that was the key to the game. I mean, let's get out here. Let's get it. Let's get the game up tempo. Let's get it. Let's play the way we want to play. And, so many guys made so many plays that I can't even tell you a guy who made one play, because there were so many out there who made so many plays. And so that's just what we got to have moving forward. And, that's just, we got to just have that effort. I mean, if we have that effort, then we can compete.
I think in the fourth quarter, when McFerrin got the technical foul, we ended up shooting 4 free throws, making all 4 free throws. We get the ball back, score 2 more points. That, to me, Coach, is a big difference maker right there.
It was a big turning point.
Turning point.
Maybe we had them, maybe they're frustrated. I didn't even really see what happened, so I don't even know why I got one. But, we get up there and we knock them down. And, we're playing slower in the first half, and we're not getting to the foul line. We're not knocking shots down. We're not attacking the basket. We're letting them dictate what we do. So it was just a tale of 2 halves, man. We turned it around, and, it's a great win for these guys, and great effort, man, on everybody's part,
I'm going to give a shout-out to a guy that I saw tonight. Didn't get a lot of playing time, but I tell you what, you're going deep into your bench, going deep in the bag of tricks. I thought Xavier Jones had a great game off the bench here. I mean, he was going high for loose ball rebounds, tipping it around. He was everywhere defensively tonight.
I mean, I specifically remember one time out here, he jumped up and got a tip on a pass, and we ended up getting a steal. And so, I mean, it'll be interesting to find out. We had guys down here at the very end of the game. They had the ball. I don't remember if we was down up 2 or 3.
We were up 3.
The second possession before the last one, and somebody got a steal down here, and it was just, that's what it was.
That was Jay Edmondson with a big steal, and he's got the flu, by the way, or flu-like symptoms.
Guys just made plays.
They absolutely did, and I tell you what, I said this before we got started. Let's just be honest. We'll call it what it is. Mules needed this win tonight, no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we need to win anytime, but, yeah, we definitely needed one. And, we play with this kind of effort, then it's fun to watch. It's fun
when
to
the
coach.
guys won the game and the clock struck 0, you were down there. They were obviously excited. What was the message by Coach Durden and you as well to the team when the clock struck 0?
I haven't even got to talk to him yet, so I don't know. I haven't even been in there, but we'll find out. It's just great effort, man. That's fun right there.
Let's turn our attention now to Friday. Not to be Debbie Downer here, but it's our homecoming night coming up on Friday against the Bulldogs of Sikeston, the number 1 ranked team in Class 5. Your first thoughts at home on Friday?
I mean, we just got to come in and play with effort. I mean, it just nothing else matters. If we don't play with effort, then it's not good. If we come in and we play with effort and we give everything we have and everybody sells out to that, then who knows what could happen. You never know. I could go back in history, back when some boys played and they had a really good team and a really good player, and we played them in homecoming, and we shouldn't have beat them, and so we did. But so anything can happen. I mean, that's why you throw the ball up, and that's why you play 32 minutes. So hey, let's go get to practice tomorrow and Thursday, and be grateful we get to play. And
before you leave, let me end
happens.
this with a smile on your face. Prior to December SEMO Conference, December 13th, Mules had lost 5 straight ball games against New Madrid, and now we're back-to-back this season, Coach.
There we go. Hey, let's go.
See you on Friday, my friend. You betcha. Coach Aaron Duncan joining us live here tonight as the Mules getting a big win, their first conference win of 2025. And let's break it down. Like we said a moment ago, it was a tale of two halves. The Mules were outscored by New Madrid in the first quarter. They were outscored 15-7, 13-8. Let's flip the script now. And New Madrid was outscored by Bluff 18-12 in the third quarter, 18-10 in the fourth quarter. Overall, New Madrid County Central shot the ball 38%. They were just 4 out of 6 on the free throw line, 4 of 13 from behind the arc. I will give them their props. 44 rebounds to just 20. They out-rebounded the Mules plus 20. 13 assists, 24 turnovers, 6 block shots, 2 steals. On the other side, Mules shot the ball 33% overall. They were 4 of 16 from downtown. Here's the big number, though. There's 2 big numbers. 11 of 16 on the free throw line. That's big. 10 turnovers for the game. That is big. 13 steals, huge. 3 block shots, 9 assists for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's go over now the individual scoring for Poplar Bluff here. And as we get you to that scoring, they were led, once again, Dallas Williams coming up big time here tonight. 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. From there, you look at some of the other numbers. Markel Hurd, another big game for him, 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. 7 points by J.R. Lathan, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Also 6 points off the bench by Jay Edmondson to go along with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Also 6 points by Corbin Thomas. He was big as well off the bench with 2 rebounds. 5 points by Makai Insko with 1 assist and 1 rebound. 3 points by Toby Duncan. He would end up with 2 rebounds on the night, as well as the Poplar Bluff Mules end up victorious 51-50. New Madrid County Central ending their 2-game winning skid, or I should say winning streak rather. They now go to 5-10 on the season. Poplar Bluff, meanwhile, they end their losing skid and they are back in the win column. The Mules now go to 9-11 on the season. So what does that mean for us coming up? Well, quite frankly, the Mules have a huge ball game coming up on Friday. It'll be homecoming night for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Mules will be at home. They will take on the Sikeston Bulldogs, and we will be there coming up. It'll actually be Tim Hager and Steve Seawright. They will be with you on Friday Night Live from Poplar Bluff as the Mules will take on the Bulldogs out of Sykeston, the number 1 team in Class 5, so that should be a good ball game. Pre-game is going to be around 7 p.m. Tip-off at around 7:30, give or take. We will also be interviewing the homecoming queen coming up that night as well. Like we always do, everything will stay the same. Let's say thank you again to our amazing sponsors who make all this possible. Without them, we could not do what we do. They include First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, also being brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare. For Tim Hicks, I'm Frankie Castile. Mules get it done 51-50. Now improve to 9-11 on this season. We are back on the air coming up on Friday night. We'll be live in Poplar Bluff for Mules and the Sykeston Bulldogs. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. God bless you. And I'll see you back tomorrow morning live on the morning edition starting at 6 a.m. You've been watching and listening to Mules Basketball Live on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.